Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling a classic challenge in Power BI, how you can dynamically manage mixed and fixed column widths in your table visuals. If you found yourself frustrated with those tables where one column hogs all the space because of a long name, while others get squished or leave blank areas, this tutorial is for you. By the end, you'll know how to make your Power BI reports look sharp, readable, and professional, even when your data has a mix of short and long values. Let's jump in. Take a look at our sample dataset. We've got a few products: laptops, phones, wireless headphones, t-shirts, jeans, and some furniture items like a three-seater sofa and a lamp. Notice how the product name column has a variety of name lengths. Lamp is super short, but sofa set three-seater stretches out pretty far. This kind of data is really common, whether you're working with product inventories, customer lists, or any dataset where one descriptive field can vary a lot. Now here's the typical problem. When you pop this data into a Power BI table visual, Power BI tries its best to adjust the column widths automatically. But it has a simple rule: it stretches the column just enough to fit the longest value. That means sofa set three-seater will force the product name column to get really wide, and all your short names like lamp or phone will be surrounded by blank space. The table can look uneven and can waste a lot of valuable space on your report page. This isn't just an aesthetic issue, it can make it harder for people to scan the data quickly, especially if you've got more columns to show. Let's talk solutions, and don't worry, there's more than one way to tackle this, depending on what fits your needs. First up is good old manual resizing. Go to your table visual and simply drag the borders of the header cells to set a width you're happy with. If you want this width to stick, make sure you right-click the header and turn off Auto Size Column Width. That way, Power BI won't keep resetting it every time the data refreshes or you interact with the table. This works great if you know your data isn't going to change much. Just a heads up, if later you add a product with an even longer name, you need to resize again. But for quick fixes and static reports, it's a solid method. Now here, where we get dynamic and take advantage of Power BI's real muscle, DAX formulas. You can create a calculated column called short product name using a simple logic. If the original product name is longer than 15 characters, we chop it off at 12 and add an ellipsis. Otherwise, we keep it as is, so sofa set three-seater becomes sofa set 3, while shorter names like lamp just stay lamp. Why does this help? Because now most entries in that column will have similar lengths, making your column width much more uniform. Not to mention, it helps with readability. Your viewers won't have to scan across a massive table just for one long product name. But you don't want to lose information, right? Here's our third trick: tooltips. In your table, show short product name as the visible value, but then add the original product name as a tooltip. This way, when someone hovers over a shortened name, they instantly see the full value. Think of this like those neat little pop-up previews you get in other apps. It keeps the table tight but allows deeper inspection when needed. Let's quickly demo this setup. Drop in a table visual and include product ID, short product name, category, and sales. Adjust your columns so they look balanced. Now try hovering over any entry with an ellipsis, like sofa set 3. The full name pops up in the tooltip just like magic. And that's it. You've learned how to balance fixed and variable column widths in Power BI, keeping both space efficiency and readability in check. If you found this tip helpful, hit that like button, let me know your questions, or share your own tricks in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe if you want more Power BI tutorials like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.